Discover the hidden truth about narcissists you weren't supposed to know. Thank you for tuning into our Narcissist and Karma channel. We're overjoyed to have you accompany us on this journey today. I'm not here to raise panic or fill the air with unnecessary suspense. What I'm genuinely interested in is the path you tread upon after being cruelly cast aside. Imagine, in a heartbeat, your connections splintered, the friends who you believed had your back being nothing more than fickle allies, merely flying monkeys. Your kin, your confidants, your safety net, they all vanish into thin air, leaving a vacuum of isolation. The very people who should have provided a helping hand didn't, or rather couldn't fathom the nuances of your predicament. The question of why loomed in their mind, casting shadows over your intentions. Why would you turn away from your entangled network of relationships, eschewing commitment, particularly if bound by the sacred vows of wedlock? Yet somehow, amongst all these questions, it was your mission to navigate the troubled waters and steer the boat of life into smoother seas. Let's add another layer to this intricate story. The narcissist, your narcissist, won't hand you closure neatly wrapped in a bow. Let's chew on that for a moment, shall we? This narcissist, they're adept at withholding, at denying the satisfaction of a full stop, an end. The resolution you may seek is as elusive as a mirage to them. They have no interest in letting you unravel their mystery, understand their real identity. It's as if staring into the mirror of reality is too much for them to bear. Unveiling their deceit that marked the sunny start to your darkened journey, they'd rather ingest poison. Admit to their gnawing void, their lack of substance camouflaged by frothy charm. They're more likely to climb the highest peak barefoot. When all is shipped away, what remains is a simple facsimile, a shell. They pick their techniques like a tourist choosing postcards, applying what works with one person to another as if human emotions are a one-size-fits-all t-shirt. So, accept it, breathe it in. You're embarking on an intricate, complex journey into understanding the narcissist's hollow world and your tangled path within it. Imagine the aftermath of being tossed aside like an unwanted relic, and your days turning into a solitary symphony. Loneliness wrapped around you, intentionally crafted by circumstance, perhaps even self-imposed seclusion played its part. One of those versions, the current of the past, may resonate with you. Echoing in your mind is the resounding emptiness caused by this rejection, a void that consumes your very existence. Time dangled ominously, seemingly endless, with no purpose or direction. You stand on the brink, bewildered and lost. Just a day before the abrupt severance, life was a blur of family moments, dog walks, culinary choreography, and social plans, all woven into the tapestry of your bustling existence. Why did it feel so hectic? You see, the narcissist ensured you were burdened with the mundane tasks of daily life, shopping for essentials, fueling up the vehicle, scheduling appointments, meeting with teachers, tending to the needs of your children, and keeping the bills from piling up. But now, in the wake of being discarded like yesterday's news, all that once lay within your grasp has vaporized, leaving you gasping for breath in its wake. And in this pause, suspended in time, you wrestle to understand what had just transpired. Listen closely, as what I'm about to reveal holds paramount significance for everyone, whether you're taking your first tentative steps into the realm of relationships or bearing the scars of past encounters. Picture a scenario where this revelation can unfold, even as you lounge within the comforting confines of your own home. The mind of the affected individual struggles to unravel the enigma before them. What sort of connection do they take part in? What kind of person could exhibit such bewildering behavior? These questions echo, growing in urgency, as they strive for comprehension amidst a whirlwind of emotions. Picture a scenario where "I love you" spilled from their lips a million times, yet its essence faded into meaninglessness or became a mere facade, displayed only in the presence of an audience. In your relationship, there was never an opportunity to truly be alone with this individual. The core of the connection, the meat and potatoes, unveils a restless soul ever tethered to their phone or otherwise engaged. Remarkable, isn't it? Frankly, I had not viewed it from this perspective before. Amidst our close proximity, I opted to decline. Another fascinating aspect of this narcissist's presence in your life surfaced as you delved deeper. A swarm of friends, seemingly materialize out of thin air, assume the role of your spouse's adoring groupies. Yet their true identities remain shrouded in ambiguity. What right did they have, infiltrating the sacred sanctum of your home? How do they share such familiarity with your partner? And why are they referred to by endearing nicknames? The proximity between them, so intimate and confounding, perplexes the mind. A leisurely stroll through the park, meant for a couple's quiet moments, instead becomes an affair with wandering strangers parading through the neighborhood. These bewildering concepts eluded your understanding, leaving you grappling in vain for comprehension. And thus, you began to tally the negative actions taken by these figures. As we delve into the intricate tapestry of this puzzling relationship, let us not shy away from the complexity that intertwines the emotions at play. Imagine a scenario where promises of punctuality crumble like sandcastles as 8:00 p.m. on a Sunday stretches into 11:00 p.m., or even the unthinkable hour of 1:00 a.m. excuses dance on their tongue, ready to be unleashed like a flat tire, no cell phone service, or the ever-popular checking on a family member. And there you sit, awaiting their return, your patience fraying at the edges. Okay, you concede. I understand things happen. But eventually, a revolutionary spark ignites within, and you find the courage to exclaim enough. For what you experienced were not isolated instances, but negative actions that amass over time, building an inventory of grievances. Let me set the stage for you. Picture a moment where constraints constrict, friends fade into shadows, a barren wallet harbors pesky credit card debts, health deteriorates, and social life evaporates into thin air. A perplexing concoction of circumstances leaves you disoriented, questioning the very essence of reality. The next day dawns, and you awaken to a world transformed. The relationship, once the cornerstone of your existence, now lies disassembled, erased with a calculated swipe. And why? Perhaps the narcissist sought a convenient excuse, a flimsy justification to discard your presence. With a leap forward in time, we now find you at a new juncture, as the debris is swept away, clearing space for fresh beginnings. Whether you took days off or forged ahead without pause, the specter of the broken relationship looms large, overshadowing your work performance. Your mind wanders into the depths of that void, fixated on the narcissist, where they are, who they're entwined with, the very essence of their existence. And haunting every thought, the question reverberates: did they ever truly love you or care? And then a whirlwind of confusion and surprise swooped in, its grasp taking hold of your thoughts. Why? The answer, like a fleeting preview, danced just out of reach. The enigma of their true identities served as a barrier, an intentional veil shielding you from clarity. Isolation became your designated abode, confined within the walls of your home, as you yearned for the narcissist's return, while simultaneously navigating the labyrinthine paths of medical care. The expectation laid upon you, threading through the tapestry of your existence, was a life devoid of friendship, as if it were a forbidden fruit you dared not taste. But perhaps fate had different plans, unbeknownst to them. The door to your future unsuspectingly swung open with a simple Google search. It delved into my channel on YouTube. Never did they anticipate the depths of your capabilities, the audacity to take control. And let me be frank, individuals I speak of, the ones who may or may not exist at this point, might have ceased to inhabit this realm due to encounters with a narcissist or other unfathomable circumstances. It's a chilling possibility, one that should not startle but demands acknowledgement. Truth is our guide. Yet, my dear reader, let not despair linger as the sands of time continue to cascade. No time constraints shall confine us, for we find ourselves months into the aftermath, where pebbles of hope shape the foundation of your career, your health, your dietary choices. Slowly, meticulously, you piece yourself back together, recognizing the battle you face, embracing the radical acceptance that beckons from the depths. And as each puzzle piece connects, revealing a broader picture, the magnitude of this intricate mosaic grows, expanding beyond the realms of comprehension. Imagine a labyrinth of enigmatic proportions, stretching 3 million by 3 million meters, when all you anticipated was a mere 15 by 15 meters. The riddle engulfs you, a challenge that unveils new revelations with each passing day. The unraveling, the connecting of scattered puzzle pieces, becomes a dance of enlightenment. And as you engage in restorative practices, meditation, journaling, seeking solace in videos, and seeking guidance from a skilled therapist well-versed in the treacherous cycles of narcissistic abuse, you begin to heal. Slowly, gradually, the realization dawns upon you. They thirst for your vitality, whispering, "Wow," or "Oh my goodness." The narcissist's desires extend far beyond mere affection. They crave your resources, your essence, money, time, compassion, anything within their grasp. Their proclamation of love was an empty charade, a hollow echo devoid of genuine emotion. In truth, they are incapable of love, not even for their own progeny. Their hunger is for power, for control, manipulating you like a puppeteer pulling the strings. It is their twisted pleasure, as they revel in the art of manipulation, destruction, and eventual discard. Their fervent wish, that you never unravel the truth, never fully comprehend their dark essence. But how do you know this with such certainty? You see, the narcissists recognize their triumph the moment those 3 words escaped your lips, entwined in the intoxication of love. Their eyes, devoid of warmth, would gleam with an insidious delight, their lips parting in a smile or a mocking snigger. In a span of months, they pondered and plotted, relishing the satisfaction of their own cunning. This comprehensive collection of power and control was now firmly within their grasp. All it took was a repetition of those 3 words, sealing the deal, solidifying the agreement. And with each subsequent repetition, they knew the inevitable request for marriage would arise. They already held the script, the ending predetermined. Astonishingly, this dark narrative unfolded exactly as they had envisioned. But in truth, deep down, they harbored doubts, skeptical if you would ever materialize as their desired counterpart. They intended for you to remain engrossed in the realm of their narcissism, lost in its labyrinthine grasp. During the devaluation phase, confusion became their weapon, their aim to keep you perpetually tolerant of their abhorrent behavior. The masquerade must be preserved at all costs, and any attempt to seek clarity about your own identity was met with resistance. And lo and behold, as realization dawned upon you, the label of narcissist danced on the tip of your tongue. Perhaps you resisted the urge, but let's traverse the realm of assumption and assume you did. Now aware that they are aware of your awareness, a delicate dance unfolds. The narcissist adopts a mirrored reflection of your behavior, accusing you of embodying their traits, or they feign ignorance, denying any comprehension of the accusations you hurl towards them. The pivotal question remains, what will they do next? In this intricate interplay of power dynamics and twisted psychology, the trajectory of their actions hangs in the balance, guiding the ensuing chapters of this perplexing story. If they find themselves in the dark abyss of unknowing, they will race against time to uncover the elusive truth. The term narcissist becomes their lifeline, a quick search delivering a plethora of knowledge to fuel their accusations against you. Like a child snatching the ball away, not wanting others to play, their tantrum unfolds, mirroring their own misconduct. And thus, the revelation dawns upon you. This individual is the embodiment of a narcissist. Now, let me digress momentarily and express my sincere hope that you find enjoyment in this video, for its creation brings me immense satisfaction. Each creation holds a special place, but this one in particular resonates deeply. Here's the twist. This homicide mystery was never intended for you to solve. It was designed to leave you suspended in a state of perpetual uncertainty, akin to the gripping cliffhangers in movies. The intention was not for you to uncover the depths of your relationship or find resolute closure. No, instead, it was meant to conclude with a tantalizing cliffhanger, denying you the satisfaction of discovery. No savior knocked on your door, extending a helping hand and a promise of salvation. Understand that this was never the intention. Instead, they offered hollow consolation, their empty words echoing, "Hang in there, everything will be all right." Perhaps even suggesting, just dive into another relationship, it's not a big deal. I empathize with your feelings as I too have treaded those treacherous paths. Take a moment to reassure yourself, to firmly declare, "Everything will be fine, tomorrow marks a new beginning." They likely echoed similar sentiments. It's important to note that this isn't their fault. They had no inkling of the treacherous path they were embarking upon. However, it's quite possible that grabbing a simple coffee with you was far from their priority list. In truth, they never did. As the tides of time carry us forward, people inevitably reveal their true selves. Those who failed to adapt were veering towards this inevitable outcome all along. True colors unfurl when faced with adversity, a litmus test of character. A true hero stands tall, ready to lend a helping hand in times of need. But in their presence, you find no defender. For they are nothing but cowards and tyrants, devoid of respect or regard for your well-being. Just like a narcissist, their universe revolves solely around the self, without an ounce of empathy for others. Within the realm of relationships, we all encounter colossal obstacles, some more arduous than others. Picture, if you can, even just 5 minutes within the twisted psyche of the narcissist. Alas, some among us bear witness to our un-narcissistic tendencies. Personally, I refuse to accept this challenge, for it holds no allure for me. Instead, reflect upon the myriad trials life thrusts upon us. Illnesses, health struggles, relocations, for everyone bears their own unique burdens. In this journey, dear reader, I place my trust in you. May you have conquered or be well on your way to conquering the vicious cycle of narcissistic abuse, for it stands as one among the many challenges you've bravely faced. In this concluding moment, hear me declare with utmost certainty that we are all warriors, united by an unspoken language, tested and refined in the fierce flames of life. Within the realm of recovering from narcissistic abuse, a unique dialect binds us together, flowing effortlessly from our lips. Know that we tread the path toward healing and wholeness, each step uniquely our own. All right, my friends, the moment arrives. The video reaches its crescendo, its final notes fading into the ether. I'm delighted you found joy within its creation, for indeed it was a thrilling adventure to undertake. And fear not, for tomorrow brings with it the promise of further dialogue, where our conversations shall continue.